This is T Spilling TV. Today, I'm on my second day of exercising. Yesterday, I did a 45 minutes exercise on my exercise bike. What I ate for breakfast was a half of a red massager. I had two boiled eggs, and I also had a half a cup of oatmeal. That's just what I had in my refrigerator, and I'm not throwing away nothing that I just too long had bought because I wasn't expecting to like start my journey back, get back into it. Um, but if you do have stuff that you probably know that you shouldn't have, you just eat it in moderations until it's gone, until you restock as far as buying the things, when you go back grocery shopping, buying the things that you know what you should be buying, what you shouldn't be buying. Studying red smoke sausages, I would not buy those. I probably would buy like maybe like turkey bacon or some type of turkey sausages or something like that. But yeah, I have been on a weight loss before, and I have done it. I have done it, and I know the things that I shouldn't eat. I know the things that I should eat. But everybody's on a budget right now. So do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. And I noticed too, when I had that breakfast yesterday, it lasted me all the way until it was time for me to eat again. As far that was gonna be my dinner. When I once I ate again, it was gonna be my dinner. That was just my first breakfast. And so what I had for dinner was I had two lean pork chops, and they were small. They were like the $5 pack, but I had got the big pack was $10 for 10 in there. But I had two of those, and because once you cook them down, they get small. So and then I had a portion size of what I have spaghetti. I had a portion size of spaghetti, and then I had a half a piece of sliced cheese. I had a half a piece of that cheese. I didn't put the whole slice in there. So that that's a good start. It's slowing down how much I'm eating of the meal that I'm eating, and things in that nature. Because you can eat a lot of things, but it's about moderation of it. If you have to have measuring cups to do it, do just that to help you, like, knowing that you're not going overboard, putting things on your plate and things in that nature. Because sometimes you can't eyeball it. Most of the time you can. Some of the time you cannot eyeball it. It could be a little too much. But yeah, and I stayed full for the whole time. So that was a plus for me. That was a plus. So I would be eating this morning the same thing I ate yesterday. So I started on the 19th of yesterday. Today is the 20th. So we is on the right path. um and things in that nature. I'm just trying to do the best that I can. I haven't weighed myself. I got a scale. I haven't weighed myself, but I'm gonna weigh myself in a minute, to see how much I weigh. And I want to show y'all like um my before picture as far as me um showing y'all my stomach, my legs, and stuff like that, how I'm looking, and things in that nature. I do have to go back to the doctor and just seeing where my levels are and stuff like that. Because I'm big on that, seeing where my levels and my sugar levels and just cholesterol levels and everything, because we got to know them type of things, you guys. Whether we're on a weight loss journey or not, we need to make sure we checking up on those things, because that's very very seriously, serious. When it come down and you eat eggs and stuff like that, because eggs got good, eggs are good for you. Now, don't get me wrong, but when you have high cholesterol already, it's best to check with your doctor to make sure that those type of eggs are good for you to be eating. So that's all I'm saying. But eggs are a good source to eat. Eggs are good. I can't lie to you. It is good. But when you have, it's a different type of thing when you got high cholesterol. And then and if it's high cholesterol in the eggs, you know, you might want to like ask your doctor about it, and things of that nature. Or get the carton eggs, the one that ain't got no type of cholesterol in there. They taste weird to me, but they don't have no cholesterol in them. But yeah, and I'm just trying to just do the best that I can. Um, try to be focused on what I'm doing. I did 45 minutes yesterday of on my bike, exercise bike, and so um just trying to just do the best, try to figure it out, trying to get back into it because it's something trying to get back into it. It's something itself trying to get back into exercising and things of that nature and stop eating so much food that you usually been eating and then and cutting the food down. So not cutting the food all the way out, but cutting it down. Then how much you used to eat, don't do that no more. So, and my biggest things is chips. My biggest things is chips and little Debbie cakes. I gotta stay away from that. Okay? I know it's not gonna be easy. I know I just can't just stop doing it. It gonna go slowly. As I go, it gonna go slow. It gonna go away slowly because I'm not picking up those things when I go in the store. And sometimes I might bring y'all with me in the store, but y'all have to understand too. If y'all see other stuff in the basket, that don't mean it's for me that I'm eating it because it's more than me in the house. Okay, it's more than me in the house now. So if you see me having some other stuff in the basket, I will let you know too. Like, hey, this is not for me. I'm not eating this, so don't even think that's what's going on. This for somebody else. Okay. And I have to be strong as well when it come down to like seeing somebody else eating this, eating that, and I know I can't eat it, and I might want it. That's gonna be the hard part, but we're gonna try to get through it. We're gonna try to get through it with God help. Put God first in everything that we do, and we could not lose. Okay, God give us strength to be able to do this because I believe we all can do it. It's a mind thing. And we just we so used to eating bulks of food and just a lot of sodium stuff too. I'm gonna cut down on my salt, on how I'm seasoning my food and stuff like that. I might go to Miss Dash at times, and I might use other seasons too, but I'm also gonna do a lot of Miss Dash seasonings. When it comes down to my meats and stuff like that, because it can give you like a herb taste. Some people don't like that taste. When I first taste, I ain't gonna lie, I did not like that. I did not like that. I'm like, what is this? But we're gonna get into this weighing, okay? So hold on. Try to see how can I put y'all up here. Let me try to put y'all in some weight and open up this blind for some okay. I might need to bring this table out here. Bring this table out. Okay. So this is my stomach. This is where my stomach looks. This is where my stomach look, y'all. So this is how I'm looking. I don't really have a lot of back fat. I don't really have a lot of back fat, nothing like that. But this is how I'm looking. This is me. This is how your girl is looking. So this is how I'm looking. This is my legs. I don't know if y'all can see my legs, but hold on, let me try to move it back a little bit. This is my legs. I should have had my computer. It would have like showed, you know, more clear or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is my legs. So the last I weighed in was 265. That was my last weigh in. That was probably like a month ago. I was 265. And my height is 5'5". So we gonna get into this, okay? So I'm gonna have to weigh in because of my this is my scale. I'm gonna have to weigh in the bathroom because of this carpet. It's not gonna give me the correct weigh in. So because of my flow is like levered, you know, as far as, you know, like a hard flow. And so we're gonna have to do it that way. Hold on. Bring y'all back over here. Let me see, can I? Oh. So hold on, we're gonna get this going in a minute here. Okay, so I'm gonna see, can y'all see this right here? Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that, but hold on. I'm gonna have to do it this way. I'm gonna have to do it the way because I can't do it the way I'm trying to do it. But hold on. I know something's wrong. Hold on. Okay. I'm at 260. I'm at 260.8. So that is where I'm at. I was at 265. I was at 265. I was at 265 last month. When I weighed myself, I was like, dog, I need to lose some weight. But I wasn't doing no exercise or nothing. You know, just was doing, you know, with my regular thing. You know. But, okay, I'm 260.8. So, there we have it. So we're gonna see what we're gonna be doing. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this till I can't do it no more, okay? we're gonna do this till I can't do it no more. I'm just doing the best that I know how, and things of that nature, y'all. But I'm 260 pounds, 260.8. That's what the scale said. So last month I was 265. So yeah. So I lost 5 pounds. Don't even know how I lost 5 pounds. Like I wasn't exercising. I wasn't doing anything. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I was not. I'm kind of confused. But anyway, that's good. That's good. That's a plus. Okay. There's 5 pounds down that I ain't even got to get up off of me. Okay. I'm just 260 right now. 0.8. That's what the scale said. But y'all, I'm finna get into this 45 minutes workout on my exercise bike, and And I noticed too when I did it yesterday, my first day of getting back on my exercise bike. I noticed that I wasn't feeling no type of way when I did it for 45 minutes. I didn't feel no type of way, so I'm like, okay, that's a plus, you know, um, you know, that's a plus for me. But my doctor want me to do an hour every day, but I'm gonna do what works for me because that bike had your butt hurt. One time I had a bike and it was like with the little skinny top on there. I had that one and I couldn't take it no more. So I got one with a wide seat, but it still had your butt hurt if you be on there too long. That's with anything. You be sitting somewhere so long, and if it ain't really cushion, um, it will have your behind hurting. Okay, so I'm eventually get a treadmill, but hey, we gonna work what we got. We gonna work what we got, and I used to exercise in my house back and forth in my hallway. I even got some videos on here when I was exercising and I was walking back and forth in my hallway for 30 minutes and stuff like that. So you can do that, okay? You can do that. If you don't have a bike at home, it's still no excuse. If you don't want to walk in your neighborhood or walk at the park, if you ain't got no car to do this, do that, or whatever the case might be, it's a way, okay? And you can do it right in your home. Exercise right in your home, 30 minutes. Start off however your body have you feeling. You know what I'm saying? If your body won't let you do no more than 20 minutes or 15 minutes, do 10. Start doing 10 every day. 10 minutes. Then boost it on up. The next week, see how your body feel, do 15. And then so on and so on. We can do this, you guys. We can do this with God help though. With God, because we gonna always fail ourselves. We ain't got God. If we ain't got God, we gonna always fail ourselves. That's the truth. That is the truth, you guys. We will always fail ourselves. And that's with anything. That's with anything in life. You cannot do it alone. You cannot do this alone. You got to have God involved in this. He got to be the first person involved in this, not you, God, then you. But yes, you guys, we can do this. I just want to a change in my health, my body, and everything else. I know that's gonna come with, it's I got to put in the work. You got to put in the work if you want to look like something, or not just look like nothing, but you want your health to look like something. You want your health to change, and then once your health change, your body gonna change because of the stuff that you putting in. You putting in work. What you putting in your mouth and you exercising and stuff. It going to show. It going to show. It going to show. And yes, I see a lot of people on the internet motivate me. It's a girl that I be watching, and it's a lot of women I watch on YouTube, and that it motivates me. But you gotta be your own big motivation. You can look at somebody all day. I'm somebody you can look at and try to get from some type of motivation from somebody of losing weight or whatever the case might be, because you want it, but you got to figure out how to do it all over again. That's the way my mind is right now. But the thing is, you gotta be your biggest motivation. Okay, you gotta want to do it. It gotta come from you. You gotta start it. Can't nobody start it for you. You gotta start it. You gotta want it, and you gotta start it. And if you stop it, you gotta start it back. It's gonna feel even harder. It's gonna feel even worse. But yes, you guys, I just want to just make this video right here, to just let y'all know that whatever you have, you can work around things, and just eat smaller portions of what you know that is really not healthy, but have it in smaller portions until you go back grocery shopping. You know not to buy those things anymore. You know what to buy, and you know what not to buy. And that's all I'm saying. because I'm not throwing away nothing in my house that I done already just too long had bought. It's not going to waste. But I will eat it in moderation though. Yes, I will. But y'all stay safe out there, and you definitely blessed. You definitely blessed. You definitely is blessed, okay? Anytime you waking up every morning, you're blessed to be here. Cause God, guess who waking you up? God waking you up. God waking you up to see another day and giving you another chance. That is the truth. That is the truth, you guys. I might come back on here and do like a live or something. Maybe, and I don't think I'm gonna do a live. I might do a video of me exercising and stuff like that. Doing but I also, let me tell y'all before I get off of here. When I noticed when I had lost a lot of weight, some years ago, I was doing cardio. Now hold on, before I start, I was staying in some apartments, and then I was walking around the neighborhood first, and this older woman she about like 70 maybe. She noticed that she like, I noticed that you had lost a lot of weight. I had lost so much weight, you guys. Lost a lot of weight. She said, you lost low. You look nice. I said, thank you. Thank you. I'm talking about I was doing it every day. Every day. I wasn't doing it twice a day. I was doing it every day until I got tired. I kept my water intake because it was in the summertime and I was sweating a lot. So I was, just constantly drinking water because because I was getting the water that was, that had came up out of me. So, um, and I was just doing that, and then I would get up in the morning, cook me some breakfast, um, and I had at that time I had smoked sausage in my house. I like I said I did them in moderations. I did everything in moderation, and once I got done with them smoked sausages, and when I went back grocery shopping, I didn't buy them smoked sausage anymore. And yes, but I did oatmeal, eggs, and stuff like that, bacon and stuff like that. But the best bacon is turkey, but not you can't you still can't eat too much of nothing, basically, you know. Um, but yeah, I was doing all of that, and it was working out for me. But then I stopped. I did a lot of stopping, going and stopping. Okay, so yeah, and you just gotta continue to do like I went and got in my bed and just laid there. And I'm like, I'm laying down, ain't even sleepy or nothing. When I could just get up and just exercise, go ahead get my exercise in for this morning, cause I'm only doing it one time a day right now until this time again next month. Come this the 19th of next month. That's when I start doing twice a day because I want to give myself a whole full month of just exercising one time every day. Um, and getting a good workout in so far, and then doing my cardio as well. First doing my cardio, then exercise. But yesterday I didn't do no cardio. I just got straight on the bike and did 45 minutes. But cardio is good because when you're doing cardio, your body is toning as well as you toning your legs and stuff on the bike and stuff. Everything else is toning as well together, not separately, but together. And I noticed that it worked it for me because when I did it, I know that it worked it for me. Maybe it don't work for some people. Maybe I don't know how some everybody's journey is different. The way they do things and how they eat and all of that. Everybody's stuff is different. Okay. And I used to buy chicken breasts and vegetables and stuff like that when I was on a diet. I did all of that. So that's why I said I know about what I'm doing, but I also like to look at other people what they doing as well. It's good to look at other people because some things you might not even know, or Or you might think about, somewhere else, or maybe trying some things out that you never tried out, and you might like it. So, yeah, it's nothing wrong with supporting people. It's nothing wrong with sharing things. I'm gonna share, like, stuff that y'all might see me eating the same thing, okay? Or maybe something different. My sister showed me how to do keto pizza. I didn't know how to do that at first. She showed me how to do that, and when I tell you, that's a game changer. That stuff tastes so good. You won't even be thinking about it, no, go and get no pizza nowhere. Okay. And it's so healthy because you can put every type of vegetable that you want on that pizza. It's gonna come out fire. Okay. But yes, so I do know how to do that sometime. Do that sometime. Maybe sometime it's probably like $20. It's gonna run you about $20. Especially if two people eating or whatever. It's gonna run you about $20. I don't care how cheap you get with things, it gonna still run you $20. For real, for real. But yeah, I'm gonna do like some chicken legs I'm gonna try to do more sweet potatoes and stuff like that because I do like sweet potatoes, so I would do that. I would do what I like to eat. I like broccoli. I like broccoli. I like string beans sometimes. Um, just different stuff I'm gonna try, and to keep on my plate, and what I like eating, and then it's healthy as well. And I like to eat okra too, boiled okra with my chicken, my baked chicken or whatever. I love eating boiled okra. So, and cucumbers, I love cucumbers. I love them. Like, I love them. I can eat them with my chicken and with nothing else on the side, okay? That's how much I love them. But yeah, you just eat the things that you like to eat as far as as healthy things, and we will get there. And salads here and there and stuff like that. And yeah, get you some turkey meat, put in your salad, whatever you put in your salad, however, just long as it ain't, with all the catering stuff, because you got all that stuff, you got to count that stuff up. But yeah, I would, but me, when I was losing weight, I wasn't counting calories. I was just eating smaller meals. I was eating smaller meals, maybe like one. I would probably eat at least about twice a day, or maybe one time a day. Mostly one time a day. But sometimes I would eat maybe twice a day, like in the morning and then the evening. But a lot of time now, my body be so different. My body be acting so different sometimes. Sometimes my body don't even be want food. And I be like, why is I'm not losing no weight? Why is I'm not losing no weight and I'm not even eating? But I ain't working out. I ain't doing nothing but sitting down somewhere. Or, what I'm saying, I ain't moving around enough. That's why. And yeah, so my body get like that sometimes. Then sometimes my body get where it just don't want to eat number one time a day. And then I notice now what I'm gonna be doing when my body start to feel like that. I'm just gonna get on the exercise bike. Yeah. We gonna get it all together. We gonna get it together, y'all. We gonna get this weight off. Okay. At least try anyway. With God help. Okay. With God help, because we gonna need God in this. We gonna need God in this, y'all. Cause Lord Jesus, it's a struggle trying to do this without God, y'all. It's a struggle. Some people try to make it without God, but it's always something stopping them here and there and the third. They always gonna be going through something because God ain't in it. They trying to do everything on their own. God gotta be in it. God gotta be in everything that you do, not just losing weight or whatever. God gotta be in everything that you do. He got to be in front in front and mo. Okay. Yes. Get up in the morning, pray to God. So then just get on your phone, get on Instagram, get on TikTok, whatever. Pray to God first. Give him the praise first. Because he the one that woke you up. TikTok didn't wake you up. Facebook didn't wake you up. YouTube didn't wake you up. God did. But on that note, you guys, Your girl T Spilling is out of here. I just want to just thank y'all for coming and watching and support your girl in every type of way that you can. If you can support me, I would love it. But on that note, you guys, bye bye. Y'all have a great day.